Fieldcraft and Battlecraft MCQs question and answer. Question 1. The unit of measure method uses which distance as a mental yardstick? A. 50 meters. B. 100 meters. C. 500 meters. D. 1000 meters. Right answer B. 100 meters. Question 2. The 6S rule includes shape, shine, shadow, silhouette, spacing and A. Speed. B. Surface. C. Smoke. D. Sound. Right answer B. Surface. Question 3. Distance is underestimated when A. The observer is kneeling. B. The sun is behind the observer. C. The light is very poor. D. Looking across a valley. Right answer B. The sun is behind the observer. Question 4. Dash are the eyes and of the section. A. Weapons. B. Sentries. C. Commanders. D. Scouts. Right answer D. Scouts. Question 5. Which method of judging distance involves using a known 100 m distance as a mental yardstick? A. Appearance method. B. Bracketing. C. Unit of measure method. D. Halving method. Right answer C. Unit of measure method. Question 6. What is the hand signal for halt? A. Waving the hand from side to side. B. Right arm raised vertically with palm to the front. C. Pointing the thumb down. D. Clapping hands. Right answer B. Right arm raised vertically with palm to the front. Question 7. In Battlecraft, how many standard section formations are there? A. 6. B. 10. C. 4. D. 8. Right answer A. 6. Question 8. Which formation is used for the final assault on an enemy position? A. Extended line. B. Diamond. C. Single file. D. Spearhead. Right answer A. Extended line. Question 9. What does the R stand for in the Fire Control Order acronym grid? A. Rifle. B. Range. C. Rapid. D. Rear. Right answer B. Range. Question 10. Which formation is used during the final assault on an enemy position? A. Single file. B. Spearhead. C. Extended line. D. Arrowhead. Right answer C. Extended line. Question 11. Which formation provides the best all-round observation? A. Extended line. B. Diamond. C. Arrowhead. D. Single file. Right answer B. Diamond. Question 12. What is the standard sequence for giving a fire control order? A. Grit. B. Rise. C. Fast. D. Stop. Right answer A. Grit. Question 13. Which method is used for judging distance by selecting a point halfway to the target? A. Halving method. B. Key range. C. Unit of measure. D. Bracketing. Right answer A. Halving method. Question 14. Which method of judging distance involves taking the mean of several people's guesses? A. Bracketing. B. Halving. C. Section average. D. Key range. Right answer C. Section average. Question 15. The appearance method of judging distance relies on A. Using a laser rangefinder. B. Noticing the clarity of details on a person. C. Counting the steps taken. D. Using a map and compass. Right answer B. Noticing the clarity of details on a person. Question 16. Which signal is indicated by thumb pointing down? A. Enemy in small numbers. B. Enemy in large numbers. C. Advance faster. D. All clear. Right answer A. Enemy in small numbers. Question 17. Distance is overestimated when the observer is looking. A. Down a hill. B. In bright sunlight. C. Up a hill. D. At a large object. Right answer C. Up a hill. Question 18. Cover from fire means protection against A. Rain. B. Enemy observation only. C. Enemy bullets and fragments. D. Cold weather. Right answer C. Enemy bullets and fragments. Question 19. What does the thumb pointing downwards signify as a field signal? A. All clear. B. Enemy in small numbers. C. Enemy in large numbers. D. Retreat. Right answer B. Enemy in small numbers. Question 20. Which of these is a type of fire? A. Rapid fire. B. Water fire. C. Safe fire. D. Slow fire. Right answer A. Rapid fire. Question 21. Which formation is used when the section is moving along a narrow path? A. Single file. B. Spearhead. C. Extended line. D. Arrowhead. Right answer A. Single file. Question 22. What is the standard signal for advance? A. Raising both hands. B. Swinging the arm from rear to front. C. Pointing at the ground. D. Putting the hand in a pocket. Right answer B. Swinging the arm from rear to front. Question 23. Dead ground provides which of the following to a soldier? A. Protection from air attack. B. Concealment from enemy observation. C. A place to sleep. D. High-speed movement. Right answer B. Concealment from enemy observation. Question 24. What is cover from fire? A. Hiding behind a bush. B. Wearing a helmet. C. Protection against enemy bullets. D. Staying in the dark. Right answer C. Protection against enemy bullets. Question 25. How many personnel are typically in an infantry section? A. 20. B. 15. C. 10. D. 5. Right answer C. 10. Question 26. Which formation is best used for all-round defense? A. Extended line. B. Spearhead. C. Diamond. D. File. Right answer C. Diamond. Question 27. Which signal is given by clenching the fist and raising it above the head? A. Enemy in sight. B. Change formation. C. Double time. D. Stop or halt. Right answer D. Stop or halt. Question 28. When judging distance, the halving method works up to A. 1000 meters. B. 200 meters. C. 400 meters. D. 600 meters. Right answer D. 600 meters. Question 29. In battlecraft, fire and move is a tactic used to A. Run away from the enemy. B. Approach the enemy under covering fire. C. Save ammunition. D. Clean the weapons. Right answer B. Approach the enemy under covering fire. Question 30. Which of these is not a section formation? A. Diamond. B. Spearhead. C. Arrowhead. D. Circle. Right answer D. Circle. Question 31. When the target is in the shade, the distance is A. Double the actual distance. B. Correctly estimated. C. Overestimated. D. Underestimated. Right answer C. Overestimated. Question 32. The spearhead formation is ideal when A. The section is retreating. B. Fire is expected from the front. C. The section is in a parade. D. Moving in a dense forest. Right answer B. Fire is expected from the front. Question 33. What is the primary rule for crossing a gap? A. One by one, under the cover of others. B. Crawling together. C. Walk across slowly. D. Everyone runs across at once. Right answer A. One by one, under the cover of others. Question 34. When judging distance, the appearance method states that at 200 yards. A. Eyes are visible. B. Facial features are blurred. C. Body details are clear. D. The person looks like a dot. Right answer C. Body details are clear. Question 35. If you see an object through a tunnel or narrow opening, the distance looks A. Farther away. B. Exactly as it is. C. Closer. D. Very large. Right answer A. Farther away. Question 36. What is the signal for assume or cancel? A. Saluting. B. Turning around. C. Both arms crossed over the head. D. Hand waved from side to side across the face. Right answer D. Hand waved from side to side across the face. Question 37. The diamond formation is best for A. Crossing open country. B. Moving in a single line. C. Crossing a narrow bridge. D. Assaulting a trench. Right answer A. Crossing open country. Question 38. What is the hand signal for enemy in large numbers? A. Both arms waved up and down. B. Tapping the helmet. C. Pointing one finger. D. Holding the rifle up. Right answer A. Both arms waved up and down. Question 39. Which of the following describes surface in the 6S rule? A. The top of a hill. B. A map's surface. C. The bottom of a valley. D. The texture or color of an object that contrasts with the environment. Right answer D. The texture or color of an object that contrasts with the environment. Question 40. What is fire and move? A. One part of the unit fires while the other moves forward. B. Firing while running. C. Moving to find a lighter for a fire. D. A type of dance. Right answer A. One part of the unit fires while the other moves forward. Question 41. At what distance can a person's eyes be clearly seen? A. 50 meters. B. 500 meters. C. 1000 meters. D. 200 meters. Right answer A. 50 meters. Question 42. Which signal is given by right arm extended horizontally? A. Single file. B. Extended line formation. C. Halt. D. Diamond formation. Right answer B. Extended line formation. Question 43. A brief fire control order is given when A. The target is very far. B. There is plenty of time. C. The target is obvious and time is short. D. The commander is confused. Right answer C. The target is obvious and time is short. Question 44. Individual camouflage is used to A. Look beautiful. B. Match the background and break the outline. C. Stay warm. D. Carry more ammunition. Right answer, B. Match the background and break the outline. Question 45. Which part of the ground is foreground? A. Between 300 and 600 meters. B. Beyond 600 meters. C. The ground behind the observer. D. Up to 300 meters. Right answer, D. Up to 300 meters. Question 46. When judging distance, the appearance method states that at 200 yards. A. Eyes are visible. B. Facial features are blurred. C. Body details are clear. D. The person looks like a dot. Right answer, C. Body details are clear. Question 47. Which formation is used when moving in a file of 2? A. Extended line. B. File. C. Spearhead. D. Single file. Right answer, B. File. Question 48. Why is movement considered the most dangerous giveaway in the field? A. It makes a loud noise. B. It attracts the human eye immediately. C. It makes the soldier tired. D. It creates dust. Right answer, B. It attracts the human eye immediately. Question 49. Which signal is given by swinging the arm from rear to front? A. Halt. B. Close. C. Advance. D. Lie down. Right answer, C. Advance. Question 50. The most important quality of a field signal is that it must be A. Loud. B. Given only by the senior officer. C. Clear and understood by everyone. D. Fancy and complex. Right answer, C. Clear and understood by everyone.